and we have 2 vans to pick seniors up and bring them. The other centers are able to pick seniors up and bring them. But this year, going into this new program year, we haven't received any additional funding in aging programs statewide, the entire state, in the last 10 years.
You mean any increase to the earlier level?
Right.
And and what you're providing is costing you a great deal more.
Correct. I mean, gas 10 years ago was cheaper than what it is today.
But now, are you, with the vans that are available, are you, when people say, I'd like to be picked up and taken to the center, are you able to accommodate all of the people who want to go?
Not really.
What kind of percentage of the...
Well, as I understand, we're able, or those particular centers are able to get maybe at least 50 to 60% of the individuals. The rest of them, either they are eligible to ride the RTA's handicapped and elderly disabled transportation, and then some rely on their family to drop them off.
Now, other than the program for Medicare and Medicaid, do you have people with unattended medical problems that you do anything about? Well,
those, we have health screening in some of the particular centers. In fact, the New Orleans Council on Aging has 2 programs. One with LSU School of Nursing, and during the school year, we have nursing students who are assigned to the various centers, and they go around and they will be able to have basic screening, like taking blood pressures, and maybe some diabetes screening. And then we have another program with Xavier University School of Pharmacy, where we have first year and third year pharmacy students, and those pharmacy students will go into a center, sit down with a client, and inform them about their various medications and the interaction of the medication. Because what happens frequently is that an individual might run out of their high blood pressure medicine, but their friend and good neighbor might say, well, look, here, I have mine, take mine. Okay? Which is a no-no, because, you wouldn't take somebody else's medication.
You're not supposed to do that.
Right.
That's right.
So we try to prevent that by utilizing these particular allied health professions, Xavier University and also LSU, and we're trying to get something going with Tulane, too, with their School of Medicine.
All right. Well, we've covered quite a few of the things that you do for the elderly. Are there some others we haven't even talked about?
Well, one of the problems, and unfortunately, we have to talk about that, is elder abuse. And that is going on in this city because of not only, and it's impacted because of I would say, the culture of our city. New Orleans is, number one, it's an old town.
Yes.
The second thing is we have a culture where we revere our seniors. We talk about our grandparents, about our great-grandparents. We look up to them, and in some instances, especially after the storm, grandparents are raising the children, raising their grandchildren, because their parents might still be in Houston or Atlanta or somewhere else.
Is this primarily affecting the African-American community, or is it across the board?
Throughout the entire spectrum.
All right. So when you become aware of some elder abuse, what do you do about it?
Well, and this is what a lot of people don't know. This is Louisiana law. If you are aware of elder abuse, it has to be reported.
To the police?
To the police.
And your organization would do that?
And we do. We report that to the police. And we also report it to, there is an organization which is the Elder Abuse Unit that is run by Volunteers of America, where they'll send somebody out to investigate if they find that there is some type of criminal activity or activity that is detrimental to that individual. That particular case is turned over to the police and the district attorney for prosecution.
Is this primarily family members, or is it could be anybody?
Family members. As I said, in New Orleans, we have extended family members. people who are taking advantage of those elderly parents or relatives by trying to extort money out of them or in some other kind of favor. I've had a case where the individual's grandchildren went in and changed their will without the grandparents' knowledge of it, and basically drained the grandparents' savings account.
Well, when all this gets reported to the proper authorities, do they generally get resolved satisfactorily?
To some extent they do, because what happens is sometimes the grandparents don't want to press charges.
Well,
and that's because of their love of their grandchildren or their children.
Well, we're getting very close to the end of our program, and we are aware that your organization is suffering from shortage of funds and shortage of facilities. What is your prognosis for improvement there?
Well, we hope that through some of the fundraising methods that we're providing now, in fact, we're trying to put a fundraiser together for October, and then just competitive grants, trying to get some additional funds. One of the things that I hope that maybe the city would take on, and I know I'm going to say one of those bad words right now, but Orleans Parish is the only parish that does not have a dedicated millage to aging services.
All right.
We have it in Jefferson. We have it in St. Tammany.
And the word you didn't want to use was tax.
That's right, tax.
All right.
Tax. But you had to think about this. As this population is getting older, there's going to be more increase on services. If we're able to be proactive now and provide these services, provide seniors with a way of having a healthy lifestyle,
yes,
so that they can further their lives, it would, in the long run, help us, because if not, that's going to be more of a tax on our society.
All right. Now, just before we come to the end, in case people want to either contribute to the organization or become volunteers, give them your telephone number again.
They can contact us at 821-4121. That's the New Orleans Council on Aging.
All right.
We're located at 2475 Canal Street, Suite 400.
And
open Monday through Friday from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
And do you have a website?
We have a website. It's www.nocoa.org.
Say it one more time.
www.nocoa.org.
All right. Now, before they tell us we have to leave, is there something else you want to say, and any other message you want to get out?
Well, I'd just like to thank you for inviting me on the program and giving me the opportunity to tell you about the New Orleans Council on Aging. And hopefully our city officials will come to the forefront and not only prepare for the seniors in this city, but also prepare for themselves, because they'll be seniors soon.
It's been our privilege to have you on, and we want to thank you folks for watching our show.